This is Ali Alhassani, and today I'm going to show you how to make a room in Valve Hammer Editor. Valve Hammer Editor is the tool used by the company Valve when they make games like Counter-Strike Source, Team Fortress 2, Portal, Left 4 Dead. Many modders use it. I'm going to go ahead and click File and click New. And I get this 4-grid area. We've got the top left, which is a 3D camera, which helps us navigate the 3D environment. We've got the top window over here. We've got a front view and a right side view. I'm going to go ahead and click the block tool right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and select a texture. I'm going to click and drag, make a nice square, right click, and then create object. I went ahead and did it in the top view because you get a nice top down angle of it. If we look on this screen here, you could see this floor. Got a nice textured floor. I'm going to go ahead and create some walls for this room. I'm going to go ahead and select this texture. Create some walls. Right click, create object. Do one for each side. Right click, create object. We look around, we've got this nice room over here. This one's slightly red because it's selected. If you just deselect it and everything looks fine. I'm going to go ahead and put a roof on here. I'm going to select the new texture. Block texture. Make sure it's a nice ceiling. Create object. And then now I have a nice room to go around and navigate. If I were to render the map right now, I would have just a dark room because there are no light sources. So next thing we're going to do is going to create some light sources. I'm going to go over here, click the Entity tool, click down on Objects, right over here, go down to Light, and then I'm going to go ahead and place one in the middle, make sure it's moved up, right click, create object. As you see here, I now have a little light bulb icon showing, or notification telling me that I have a light source here. It does not show a light fixture, a light bulb when I render the map, but just a light source. Going to create a few more of these. Okay. Now we have these lights. Next thing we need to do is make sure we have a place to spawn. Use the same Entity tool, click Objects, and it'll be under Info, Player Team Spawn, or Player Start, or whichever game you're using, I'd say. Go ahead, click it, make sure it's not floating up too high. Create Object. If I move forward, you'll see I've got this nice little green Gordon Freeman from Half-Life, just showing that there's a spawn point. I could go ahead and turn them if I wanted to, flip them over, but it'll just designate that there is a spawn point in this area, and it'll spawn me facing where this red line is pointing. So now I have this room. I'm going to go ahead and compile it. Save it as TUT. I'm going to go ahead and run this. It'll take a few minutes while it boots up. Nice little Team Fortress artwork we have over here. Map is currently loading. While we wait, I'm going to go ahead and tell you some other things you could do with some of the stuff we've done. With the light sources, you could change the color, you could change the intensity, you could do many things with it. The spawn points, you could designate what team you want the spawn point is assigned for, red or blue. Over here, we've got the game started up with the map TUT. You could create descriptions for the maps. That's all done in the Valve Hammer editor as well. I'll go ahead and click continue. I'll click random. And I'll go ahead and just choose a scout. And
play ball!
Yep, play ball. Right here we've got this nice room. Pretty textures of what is it? Perforated metal or whatever it's called, I'm not exactly sure. Nice roof. And as you see these light sources, I mean, of course they put proper lighting on me in the room, but there is no actual light fixture like I've said. So you have to keep that in mind. There are ways to put light fixtures built into the system. There are props that you put up and objects. It's very easy to do. Yeah, that's basically it. You have this room. Of course, keep in mind when you do make rooms, they do not have to be symmetrical like this one. You could using textures and a lot more textures and putting some props in it, hallways, all sort of connecting areas, and also putting different levels of areas within a room. For example, a platform to stand on. All these things help make a better room. So just be sure to practice. The more you practice, the better you get, and the better you get, the better maps you make. So thanks for watching my tutorial. Be sure to watch my other tutorial videos. Thanks.